You guys, this next video shows Michael Knowles on stage with this Democrat. And this Democrat is trying to ask Michael a question. And as Michael tries to answer, he's being so loud that Michael can't even get his words out. But Michael knows how to handle it. Go check it out.
We could all use better words. What I'm saying is, if at Charlottesville, if he explicitly condemned racists and white supremacists, we would agree that's a good thing. The president should do that.
His first reaction should have been that. His first reaction was good people on both sides.
In the very same paragraph.
Good people on both sides is not condemning racism. There were no good people marching saying Jews will not replace us. Not one good person. Not one of those people was a good person. Not one of them. Not one.
Now, if you read down two paragraphs, as he is saying that,
he still said there were good people on both sides.
Well, what he's saying is,
and you know it, and I know it. That's what he said. Well, I mean, good people on both sides.
Let me ask it this way. Let me ask it this way. Let me ask it this way.
Sure.
Are people who are marching and shouting "Jews will not replace us"? Are they good people?
I don't
yes
know.
or no?
I mean,
just a yes or no question. Yes or no? No, it's a yes or no question.
What a ridiculous question. Give me a break.
You can boo me all.
You know the reason.
No, because are you able to answer the question?
One conservative
yes
because
or
they know
no?
that it's a fair fight.
Yes or no? Are people who are marching shouting "Jews will not replace us"?
Nazis are bad, Clay. We agree. Nazis are bad. Okay.
Can you say yes or no to this? Are you capable of that?
I can. Hey, Clay.
Can you say yes or no to it?
Let me ask you a question, Clay.
I don't need to answer a question because I'm not on the stage.
Clay,
can you answer the question? Yes or no?
You just asked me if Nazis are bad, and I told you Nazis are bad.
No, I did not ask you if Nazis were bad.
Of course you did.
I asked you to say yes or no.
Yes or no.
And I understand those are big words.
Really bad. Yeah, I think they're really bad, Clay.
Are people marching saying Jews will not replace us good people? Yes or no?
They're bad people, Clay. People who are Nazis are bad people, Clay.
That's not what I asked you.
I've answered this 5 times.
No, you haven't. You've chosen to answer it the way you want to answer it.
We'll go back in the tape later and
You're
see if
rewording. You're rewording.
You're rewording. This is Clay, what you're doing right now is exactly what the mainstream media did to Trump at Charlottesville. It's the exact same thing. I gave a perfectly clear answer, and then you tried to pretend that I didn't.
I feel so bad for you. I feel so badly for you. It's very easy to play a victim. Let me ask you this.
Why do you feel
Let me ask you this.
Hey, guys.
First of all, what an awful, unorganized debate that's going on right here. And I feel so bad for Michael Knowles because it's almost like he was set up. Although there were people in the audience that was clapping and cheering for what how Michael was responding, it was just ridiculous how the guy on stage, you know why he was saying but he said it right from the beginning, like he just tried to shut Michael down. Because Michael was trying to say that if you read the few lines below what Trump said, you will see what he meant, and by saying what he said. But the Democrats and liberals in the media don't want you to hear the 2 lines below. They want you to hear exactly how Trump started to say what he said about Nazis and both sides, because it fits their narrative that they want to push Trump as a racist. Unbelievable. And that guy looks so weak trying to just overshout Michael Knowles. And you can tell, thank goodness, that he had people, Michael Knowles had people in the audience that were conservative and knew what Michael was trying to say. Now, when that guy, the kid in the audience, asked his silly question, I really feel the way Michael Knowles answered it was more appropriate than him just saying yes or no, because the way Michael Knowles explained it is the way that Trump feels, that Nazis are bad people. And he wanted to stay true to the article that they're even sitting there talking about. But this kid in the audience is just as bad as the guy on stage, and just being totally ridiculous and obnoxious, just pushing a shouting match instead of having a nice conversation.